Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, what are we dealing with?
Mima, there is fire on the mountain in my home. There is trouble in my house.
Really?
Everywhere. Yes, Mima.
What's the problem?
Mima, I traveled last week and I got back on Saturday. And behold, I saw my husband in bed with another woman.
In your home?
Yes, Mima.
Wow.
In my home. And as if that is not enough, I confronted my husband. He didn't show any sign of remorse. No sorry. And Mima.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be okay.
Thank you, Mima.
It's gonna be okay. Sorry.
I love my husband so much, Mima.
I know.
I love my family.
I know. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We'll sort it out. It's okay.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Mima, my husband too is cheating on me. He comes back home from work very, very late, as in unusually late, unlike before. And there's a particular lady that sends him text messages proclaiming love to him. Like recently, I caught him exchanging nudes with her, like exchanging nudes, as in
pictures,
snapping. You know what I mean? It got me mad. It got me crazy. I was almost bringing down the house. Like, Mima, you don't understand what I'm going through.
I do. I do. Pele, sorry.
Thank you, Mima.
Sorry. It's so unfortunate. It's become, a big trend nowadays. Even the women are cheating. Everybody's cheating, and it's really sad. But we're going to work through it. We're going to work through it. Amina, are you okay?
I'm okay. I mean, what can I do? There's nothing I can do. I know my husband is cheating.
You know for sure.
Wallahi, I know my husband is cheating.
Okay.
But the thing is, he acts as if it's normal. He just...
It's like there's nothing wrong with it.
He doesn't care at all. Who am I to complain? I just sit down, I have to be the... I don't think I'm even supposed to be here. I don't know, but...
Oh, that's sad.
This is what
It's unfortunate.
I love my husband. I am the one who is taking care of the home.
Love.
My husband doesn't have a job. I take care of him. I give him money. I'm the one who is paying school fees. I do everything, practically everything in the house. And still this man still have the guts to cheat on me.
Mima, that is the thing. These men are all the same. They are stupid, they are useless. I don't know what to say. They know we love them. That is why they are taking us for granted. He knows that I love you.
Something is usually missing somewhere. There's usually a reason why this happens. We just need to get to the bottom of it and find out, what is the problem here. When did he lose his job? And was he cheating before he lost his job?
No.
Everything was fine when he
fine.
had work.
There was nothing. I didn't notice that. Not until 6 months ago that he lost his job.
Okay. When you confronted him, what were his reasons? What did he complain about? What hurts his feelings?
There is no explanation for that.
How about you? What do you think is the problem? Where is this coming from?
Mima, like seriously, I have tried to pinpoint some things about me and about the woman. She's not even fine. She's not even pretty. I don't understand. It's just I don't know. He's just being a man. They love eating here, it's everywhere. Long throats. That is just it. Because what could it be? Because I don't fix my nails. Because that lady keeps long nails and paints and all of that. But it's not my thing. I don't know. I give.
If you think that it's the beauty things, it's those little details that make your husband happy, why don't you try to begin to do them?
Mima, he met me this way. I've always been like this.
Marriage is about compromise. You need to meet him in the middle somewhere.
He loved me.
Men are very visual. They are very visual. They are moved by what they see. They are not like women. For us, it's about emotion. But for men, it's about what they can see. Therefore, everything about your appearance is very important.
So in my
Okay,
case,
even for your own self. Don't you want to look good and feel good? Isn't it important for your self-esteem?
I do, Mima, but I'm comfortable like this. He loved me the way I am. He loved me this way before we got married.
But he doesn't like you that way anymore.
Then he should tell me. He should tell me that, look, this is what I want. Then I would give him, I would do to him, do everything that he wants, rather than going outside to get, like,
okay, now, Mima,
I don't want to lose my
what do
husband.
I do personally? My culture says my husband can marry more than one wife.
Yeah.
So when I see him in a situation like this, though it hurts me, I don't know how to start complaining.
To react to it.
You know, because I think somehow I'm happy that he's not bringing the woman into the house. At the same time, I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I want to confront him.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I confront him, he just might bring it to my...
Yeah, bring her home.
I'm mixed. I'm confused. Sincerely, I don't like the fact that I have to share my husband with another woman.
Yeah.
And I don't like the fact that my culture allows it, my religion allows it.
Yeah.
Now, how do I tell my husband that I've seen him cheating? I caught him, and how do I get his attention?
Yeah.
What do I do?
The thing is this. There's no religion that permits adultery. No matter what happens, until he officially brings the woman in as his second wife, it is termed cheating. And therefore, you have the right to ask him questions. A wife is supposed to refrain a man from doing certain things. It's your responsibility. You need to hold him accountable. You cannot just leave him to do things as he pleases. They're two different things. Polygamy and adultery. Very, very different. If she's still a girlfriend outside he's cheating with, you have every right. Every right. Of course, I do not encourage any form of, insult, abuse, that kind of thing. But you can sit down with him and have a decent conversation like two adults and tell him how much you're hurting. Ask him what the problem is, and try and rub minds and find out what you can do. If he wanted to take another wife, I think he would have done that by now. Earlier today, I had 3 young ladies come in to complain about their husbands cheating on them. I've decided to come into my situation room so that my team members can lend their voices and deliberate on the matter and propose a way forward. Ruth?
The issue of infidelity in our society these days cannot be overflowed. Now, infidelity, which can also be referred to as cheating or adultery as regards to married couple, is a violation of a set of rule or relationship terms by a partner. And then this results into jealousy, sexual jealousy or rivalry. Now, some studies have been carried on this same issue, like loads of studies. And then there's one of the studies that says that men tend to cheat more if they are unsatisfied sexually. And then women tend to cheat more if they're unsatisfied emotionally. Aside that also, there's this very strange statistics I stumbled into, while trying to go on this topic while they were discussing earlier. And then I saw that almost 35% of both male and female, that's partners in our society, have agreed to having cheated on their partner. Now, about 14% of women agreed that they have cheated, while 22% of men agreed to have cheated on their partner. You get? And then 36% of both male and female agreed to have cheated with their co-workers.
Wow.
You understand? And then coming to about 10% of most of relationships tend to start online, referring to what she was talking about, social media a while ago. And then 40% of this relationship that started online come as in materialize real life. You get. And then what really shocks me most is about 17% of couple agreed, both men and women agreed to have be cheated on their partner with either sister-in-law or brother-in-law. So this whole thing is not, it's the statistics. Then there's this one that said that about 36% of both male and female agree that they have cheated while on business trip. So you got to check this thing. Like it's everywhere, you know. Yeah. And then there was like very interesting one is one Durex company, did the statistics and then came up to tell us that Nigerian women are the most unfaithful women in the whole world.
Why Because before you take objection, why won't I laugh? No, excuse me. Our culture in Nigeria is the one that tends not to admit that women cheat. Well, but trust me, women, if you know what they're out there doing.
So you're saying Nigerian women cheat the most
in the whole world? My God, I didn't conduct the research. I didn't conduct the research. Hello?
Sorry. No,
I think I quite agree with it.
Okay. Madam, for the first time we're on the same page.
See, the percentage is 63%. Thailand is coming second with 59%. And then another research now, because it went crazy, that was in 2004. Another research now came up from AE Affairs that says Nigerian women are the most unfaithful in Africa. So now, wait. Do you know why it's like that? If you heard what Fumi said a while ago, she said because there's this legal acceptance of men, and then women are like, covered.
Yes.
There's something we refer to as emotional infidelity.
Yeah.
She understand. Now, a lot of the women don't go out to, have the physical thing. But get the definition of emotional infidelity and say, excuse me. It's about a woman or a married woman or somebody who has a relationship having like an extra affair emotionally.
It's the infidelity that we are talking about.
It's infidelity.
Guys,
you people has an accent. Let's
let him talk.
It's infidelity, and it's generally accepted that women have this disease of infidelity.
Excuse me, it's not a disease.
It's a disease because it is a disease. Because it has
so what's the cure?
It has become a squatch.
I think we should go to the cure.
Calm down. Let him finish.
I think Mima asked me the question.
Yeah,
Mima.
Yes. Answer, please. Go ahead.
What I'm talking about, follow me. You see, infidelity and the cure. That is why, as a man or as a menses, we are not insatiable as it is. We are never satisfied because women. They are always looking from one house to another.
So it's not the woman.
Hey, wait, you didn't hear me when I was talking.
Let me finish before you put the pie in.
That is a woman.
It's a woman's support because most of these women, because they feel they are married.
Are you blaming women now?
Because they are married, they don't do
sleeping with the women.
Let's hear him out.
Sleeping with the women.
Let's hear him out. They don't. What is that the women don't do?
If they are married, they tend not to dress appropriately because they feel they have gotten each one. So because if some of them will even be tying rafa, these are the things that really turn away the man. That is one of the causes of this infidelity.
So what about when the man grows
pot belly?
Pot belly.
Pot belly is
and he refuses to share.
It's a gift. It is a gift. I think I haven't said what I've said. Pulumi, I think you will quite agree with me is that infidelity, as it is really caused by women.
Because you just picked the wrong partner. Hello.
Okay.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
The two things are involved, Bilema. If you don't agree, you disagree.
Yes.
It's the same time.
I've had this experience that I opened my Facebook and then I had this pop-up. Hi, I'm Tina, I'm 26. I would like to chat with you. I know a friend that confided in me, a married man that confided in me and told me that he doesn't know what led him to reply the pop-up and they got chatting. They got chatting
from there.
And it led to, can we meet? And unfortunately for him, or fortunate, I don't know which one,
his wife stumbled on the chart. Well, they are still battling with that. I pray they will be able to sort themselves. But that's one of the problems of internet users. And even pornography. Now, when you watch too much of porn, you tend to have this crazy idea, this fantasy of doing bigger women, busty guys more endowed than your husband. And they do different things, and you want your partner to do that. And most times, partners can't do that. Then you start setting outside for that.
They're on drugs.
Thank you very much. But
So
that's the thing. You don't realize that fact that they are actors. You want your partner to do the same thing that they are doing in there, and they can't. So you want to look outside. Let me see who can satisfy that.
All women are like fruits. The problem is that men, we like fruit salad.
Yes.
We like fruit salad. Everything. Watermelon, apples, oranges, everything
Mixed
together.
together. And they don't know that when you put tomato inside fruit salad, now rubbish.
People like it.
Tomato inside fruit salad.
Yes.
There's problem.
People like it.
People have not paid attention to disrespect and insecurity. Once disrespect comes in, there's every tendency. Unfortunately, this kind of relates more to the men. You know, the way a man is built, our default setting, we like to be respected, we like to be reverenced. So once that is lacking, there's every tendency that the guy will say, man, this woman. And you know, those out there, the ladies out there, I'm sorry to say, they always know how to make you feel like the man. You know, so if we can put these things in check, I'm sure we'll be able to reduce the issue of infidelity.
Mima, you see, most of us in public sphere, they will definitely say we don't support cheating. But deep down in your heart, you know you support it.
You cheat as
You know, my concern is you don't even know. Sometimes you don't even know when we do it, especially the emotional cheating.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know the difference.
We don't even know when you.
Anything you do that you're ashamed of is cheating.
That's right.
And anything you do,
Yeah.
your partner,
That you're
that you know
hiding,
that once
you
your partner
know,
finds
cannot
out,
know
you know
about.
there will be
It's
trouble,
cheating.
then it's
But what if
cheating.
my
It's
partner is
cheating.
not open to be told?
Well,
Then you shouldn't do
Then you
it because
shouldn't do it.
if she finds out, Osas, I'll be here to carry
okay,
it back.
so who is against infidelity?
Of course we are.
We are well in.
For the first time.
All of us are
we agree on something. We agree on something.